Hey, this is a clip from my full YouTube video. Amundsen versus Scott, the race to the South Pole. In 1911, two explorers from opposite ends of Europe embarked on a deadly race to claim one of the last great geographical prizes, being first to reach the South Pole. Norwegian Roald Amundsen was a meticulous planner who had dedicated his life to polar exploration. British Royal Navy Captain Robert Falcon Scott was a complex figure, brave and determined, but committed to a vision of exploration that prioritized scientific discovery alongside adventure. Their rivalry began with deception. Amundsen had originally planned to conquer the North Pole, but when American explorers claimed to have reached it first, he secretly redirected his expedition south. He didn't even tell his own team their destination until they were already at sea. Then, in a calculated move that must have felt like a slap to Scott, Amundsen sent him a telegram. "Beg leave to inform you, Fram proceeding Antarctic, Amundsen." Scott, who had been planning his Antarctic expedition for years, suddenly found himself in an unexpected race. Both men established base camps on the Antarctic ice shelf in early 1911. Scott at McMurdo Sound and Amundsen at the Bay of Whales, about 60 miles closer to the pole. Amundsen's team reached the South Pole on December 14, 1911, planted the Norwegian flag, and left a letter for Scott. They returned safely to their base camp after a journey of 99 days and more than 1,800 miles. Scott's team arrived at the pole 34 days later, on January 17, 1912, only to find the Norwegian flag and Amundsen's letter. Scott wrote in his diary, "The worst has happened. All the daydreams must go. Great God, this is an awful place." The real tragedy came during Scott's return journey. Facing extreme cold, malnutrition, and frostbite, Scott and his 4 companions all perished. They were found frozen in their tent just 11 miles from a supply depot that might have saved them. When news of the expedition's outcomes reached the world, it created a study in contrasting national reactions. Norway celebrated Amundsen's triumph of efficiency and planning. Britain mourned Scott and celebrated his team's courage, scientific contributions, and heroic failure, with Scott's last journals becoming a bestseller. This rivalry reveals how different approaches to the same challenge, efficiency versus tradition, singular focus versus scientific exploration, can lead to dramatically different outcomes. While Amundsen lived until 1928, continuing his exploration career, Scott's legacy was defined by his fatal expedition, both its scientific achievements and its tragic end. You can check out the full video on my YouTube channel, Hoodie History.